so I'm here today to show you a good cool down for your lower body, show you how to properly foam roll your lower body, and just some stretches to do. So to start, I'll show you some proper foam rolling technique whenever you're foam rolling your lower body. So first, to start, you want to start in small areas. So I'm going to show you with my calf, and you can apply it to other areas. So whenever you're foam rolling, you want to do small segments. You don't want to do large areas, so you don't want to foam roll very large areas. You just want to do small little segments. Moving your leg back and forth. And if you find a tender spot, for me, that's on my medial calf on the inside, and you want to hold that for 30 seconds. You want to apply that pressure for about 30 seconds. And whenever you're foam rolling, you want to make sure not to foam roll over any joints, so your knees, your hips, and your lower back. Your back's not a joint, but you don't want to roll over your spine other than your upper back. So to do your hamstrings, you'll move the foam roller with your hands, and you'll once again do slow, small little areas. So only incremental areas, not your whole leg. You want to keep it small. If you find a pressure area, you want to hold that for 30 seconds. So for me, that's right here in the back part of my hamstring. I'd hold that for 30 seconds. So that's some proper foam rolling technique. After you've foam rolled your lower body, you want to move into doing stretches. Since you've now activated your lower body, your body is warmed up, those areas are kind of lengthened, you'll want to do some static stretching. So first static stretch I'll show you is the hip flexor stretch. So you want to be up like you're doing a lunge, and you're going to push with this glute. So right now I'm completely neutral, just relax. You're going to push with this glute forward, and you should feel a stretch in this hip flexor. And you'd also hold this for 30 seconds. So to show you the other leg, you push with your glutes forward. You don't want to be leaning forward. You want to be completely neutral, pushing with your glutes forward. And you can hold that for 30 seconds. The next one I'm going to show you is called the butterfly stretch. I call it the butterfly stretch. So you're going to sit almost like you would crisscross applesauce, and you're going to put your heels together. You're going to bring your heels back, and you're going to use your elbows to push your legs down. You're going to feel a good stretch in your adductors, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Once you've done this stretch, a good stretch to move into is the garland stretch. So you're in a squat position. You want your feet to be close together if you have the right mobility for it, and you want to push out with your arms. And this will help stretch that inner part of your legs, so your adductors. And you can use a wall if you don't have very good flexibility or very good mobility, or you feel like you're going to topple over. So the next one is the forward fold stretch. This one you have to be really careful with. So you're going to completely just relax, and you're going to reach forward. And you want to push with your glutes, your hamstrings, not your lower back. So you really just want to breathe out and push with your glutes and your hamstrings, not your lower back. And you'll feel a stretch in your upper back from reaching forward, and you'd hold this for 30 seconds. So in our last one, I'm just going to talk through it with you. Is the calf stretch. So you're stretching this medial and lateral part of your calf, and you're going to place your foot, imagine the foam roller was a wall, and you'd be standing, or you can be seated, it's up to you, or kneeling, and you're going to drive forward, getting a nice stretch in your medial and lateral calf muscle. So that's all I have for you guys today. This is a lower body cool down, a lower body stretch, and how to foam roll correctly.